Hi, my name's Steven, and this is Rittenhouse Needlepoint. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about Alabaster from Rainbow Gallery. This is a thread line that has a single color, just the white. It's the only color that it comes in. So because it's a Rainbow Gallery product, it's on a card, and that means that it lives on the Rainbow Gallery spin rack. Usually in a needlepoint store you'll find Rainbow Gallery spin racks, multiple often, and therefore Alabaster can be, since it's just one lonely little card, it can be very difficult to find sometimes. I know both Lami and I, in preparation for this, had to pull this thread, and we had a very difficult time finding it. So don't hesitate to ask your local needlepoint shop staff, where is the Alabaster, because they may very well have it and you may not have seen it. So it's a great thread. I really was surprised by this one. It's not something that I've used before until yesterday, and it's a chainette type thread, which has often been told to me it is a terrible type of thread, just awful, you know, it's very sort of old-fashioned, and manufacturers are getting away from chainette type threads. A chainette is a type of thread. It's kind of like a ribbon, but like a braided ribbon. So a noticeably braided ribbon. A lot of ribbons are braided, but you can't see that. It's such a microscopically small braid that it doesn't appear to the eye as something that you can see. So this one, you can see that it's braided. It looks like a chain, as in chainmail, or you know, the sort of medieval garb that people wear. But anyhow, it has a little give to it. So that's kind of interesting. You don't really expect that in the thread, unless it's wool or something like that. So a little give. It was a bit hard to thread the needle when I was using a smaller eyed needle. So I did switch to a larger than normal sized needle for the canvas that I was using, and that helped to make it easier to use. It says on the card that it works on 13 and 18 count canvas. So normally I'm very skeptical when threads say, oh, it works on 13 and 18 count, because I'm like, there's no way that it can work on both 13 and 18 count well. I mean, normally that means, in my mind, okay, it works great on 16 count, and it doesn't really work very well on 18 count or on 13 count. Of course, that's just the way my brain works, but you know, I'm just kind of skeptical by nature. Anyhow, I tried it on the 18 mesh first, and it worked really well, actually. I was pleasantly surprised, like I said. It had a really beautiful sheen and sparkle to it. It says on the card, it's perfect for frost, ice, and snow. And I agree, it really is perfect for frost, ice, and snow. It reminded me, when I was working on it, of a glacier. Or a glacier lake. It had like this little twinkle of turquoise, green, metallic. It was very pretty. So I thought, well, I'm gonna have to try it on 13 mesh, because, you know, I gotta see just how well it works on 13 mesh. So I got some 13 mesh and I tried it, and you know what? It does work on 13 mesh as well. It is a little thin, I will say that, but it kind of plumps up a little, and it covers really pretty well. It works nicely. So shockingly, you know, it's kind of like using pearl number 5 on 13 or 14 mesh. It actually does work, you know, contrary to what you would think. So I wouldn't do straight stitches on 13 mesh with it, but in terms of basket weave, works fine. So next time you have some snow or some frost or ice or a glacier to do, think Alabaster, okay? I really recommend it. So it's on a card. It comes, I should say what it's made of. It's metallized polyester, 58% and 42% nylon, 20 yards. Says it's hand washable, but you should test first, so test away, people. So it can be purchased at our website, myneedlepoint.com, or in the shop. And be sure to subscribe to our videos at YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you soon.